because obviously it's oh my god, what have I just done with Messi, guys? And wow, this is looking terrible. It really does look pretty realistic, I'm not gonna lie. What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So today I'm gonna be testing out eFootball 2023, but on the PS4 version. We're gonna be on current gen, guys. I'm sure there's a lot of you who does play this game on current gen, or maybe want to download it on current gen, but you still want to watch a video before you actually download this and try it for yourself. So today we're gonna be taking a review, guys. Of course, yesterday I did play the PS5 version, and today we're gonna be doing the same, but just for the PS4 and see the graphical difference. So just to prove that this is the PS4, as you guys can see next to eFootball 2023 right there, it says PS4. This is the PS5 version. You're able to download any version that you want on the PS5 console. So even though I am on the PS5 right now, this is indeed the PS4 version, guys. The only difference might be that there's a little bit quicker loading time on because I'm using a PS5, but the graphics are exactly the same on the PS5 right there as it would be on the normal PS4 console. So this is the PS4 version, guys. And what I did yesterday, which was really cool, is that I did take a look at the new ambassadors face scans, for example Trent Alexander-Arnold and Bruno Fernandes, and I'm just gonna be comparing that today, guys, with the PS4 version right here, and we'll see how, you know, different it actually looks than the PS5. So already here in the training menu I can see something that's, you know, a little bit different, is that the players look more pixelated. I'm not too sure if you guys are able to see it on the screen, but when I'm, you know, looking at my TV right here, the players, I can definitely tell they're more pixelated. There's not too much detail in the grass either, but at the end of the day, that's not the most important thing. Of course, I'm not too sure about the gameplay as well, if that is different, because it used to be like way worse than what it was on next gen, but I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay feels kind of good. Only thing is that it feels a little bit heavy on the ball sometimes. I can feel it's a little bit awkward to control the player, but I mean it's not bad. It's definitely playable, guys. But we'll get more into the gameplay later. Let's actually take a look at Trent Alexander-Arnold, and we'll take a look at the player faces. And wow, this is actually pretty surprising, guys. This is, yeah, PS4 version, and it really does look pretty realistic, I'm not gonna lie. You can definitely see that, you know, there's a little bit more, you know, pixelated and stuff, a little bit worse graphics like at the edge of the hair, but when you're just, you know, looking at the player face itself and the kit, I mean, it's not bad at all. It's not too much different than the PS5 version. Let's take a look at some other players as well. I mean, Virgil van Dijk is looking pretty realistic there as well. The ball looks very much detailed, and yeah, I have to say this is actually pleasantly surprising. I mean, the PS4 version, which they used to have on eFootball 2022, was like so much worse than the PS5 version. Because I used AC Milan yesterday, we'll do Inter today, and let's go ahead and play against Bayern Munich as well. And we'll take a look at the San Siro, and wow, this is looking terrible. Look at this, guys. Why is it just a picture? Where is all of the sprinklers and everything? And this picture is so crazy bad. It's unbelievable. You can take a look at the goal. It's not even a net, it's just a few pixels. I'm not too sure how well you guys see it, but I'm not joking right there. This is one of the worst resolutions I've ever seen on an image, and there is not like any, you know, let's see if it changes. If we go to stadium right there, if we go to time, it doesn't change depending on the day or night. Wow, I'm not too sure how difficult this would be to have on the old gen and stuff. Maybe, I guess it's just new gen features, but I guess that is a little bit disappointing. So, you know, they're just using images instead of like a full animation. Let's take a look at Old Trafford. Doesn't look too bad compared to the San Siro we just looked at. But you know, that is a little bit disappointing, because they really do have some cool pre-match cutscenes and stuff. So that, as I said, guys, a little bit disappointing. This is a different pictures of the San Siro as well, but once again, not the best quality on this one. So we'll just go to the next, guys, and see if they have any of the cutscenes. Yes, they do have the cutscenes, and to me they seem pretty good. So I don't understand why they can have the cutscenes but not, you know, the pre-match animations there for the stadium chooser. So that's a little bit weird, but I guess there's a reason for it. Let's go with the new kits as well, guys. And once again, this screen doesn't look too bad. Of course, I can tell that the graphics is a little bit worse than the PS5 version, but it's not too crazy. But wow, look at the fans, guys. You can see how bad the fans look in the stadium. They aren't too great either on the PS5 version, but they actually improved it for eFootball 2023, and they look pretty decent now. Let's get into the match then and have a look at the dressing room cutscenes to see if there is looking pretty decent. And yeah, it's not bad, guys. It definitely is, you know, acceptable, I would say. And you don't really notice too much difference on some of these. But I suppose if you were to do like a side-by-side comparison, you would probably notice a lot, much more difference, guys. So here we go into the match then, and let me just see if we can see some more images of the fans, guys, because yeah, I'm pretty pretty shocked about that, how terrible they actually look. It looks like PS1 graphics on the fans. It's absolutely weird. How they could improve that a little bit. And you can see some of the people as well around the ground. They don't have shadows, so it looks a little bit like unnatural. So, you know, but I'm nitpicking right now. I mean, it's all about the gameplay, guys. Let's see if the gameplay is any enjoyable. So obviously, what I noticed yesterday, something that I commented right away, is that the grass looked so good. And you know, the detail in the grass, it was like a beautiful carpet. But I can tell that, you know, this you're using verse graphics. That is definitely for sure. But you know, let's take a look at the dribbling yesterday felt really responsive. Same goes with the passing as well. I thought the same thing for the online gameplay. It did feel really good. So we'll just do some things here, guys, and see if we can, you know, get a couple of nice goals here. We have a celebration as well, and that is, you know, pretty smooth. But of course, as I said, I am using a PS5 console, so, you know, maybe the celebrations and the loading times obviously will be quicker. Maybe on the PS4, you know, it's even slower. But as I said, guys, the gameplay and the graphics are gonna be the same. Look at the people to the left, by the way. That looks really bad. But if you're on the PS4 or Xbox One, definitely go ahead and download it. See if you enjoyed yourself. Because to be honest, there's not too much difference other than just, you know, the graphical difference. The gameplay so far feels okay, but I'm gonna be doing a match online as well, guys, just to make sure that the gameplay is decent on this version as well, because online gameplay usually is a little bit different. So we'll do a game with this team, guys, and yeah, let's get into Division 8, which I just got promoted into in the last Dream Team episode. We'll do one match here, guys, and yeah, let's see if the online gameplay is also, you know, similar to PS5. 2,319 in the collective strength for our opponent, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at this team then, and let's see how it is like before the matches here as well. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's just an image. That is a little bit sad, because, you know, it's one of the cooler features, I would say, on the game. Is like how it loads up to a match, with how, you know, you can customize it day and night, and the sprinklers, the fans entering the stadium. A little bit disappointing with just a picture, but as I said, once again, guys, that is not the most important thing. But yeah, let's take a look at his team then, guys. He's got that new Mbappe as well. He's got that new Ansu Fati. He's playing 5 defenders at the back, so we'll see if we can break it down with our team, guys. But yeah, let's test out PS4 gameplay here online. I'm excited about this, guys. Let's see how we perform. I mean, it does feel a little bit different when running with the ball. I feel like I don't have as much control with it as I do when I use the next-gen version. But I guess that is just something that you maybe get used to. What is the keeper doing there, by the way? We have a free kick, guys, right outside the box. Let's see if we can do something about that. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult here to adjust to this, you know, different gameplay. But let's see if we can score this one with Trent. Need to get this one perfectly over this tall wall. And we have indeed hit the crossbar, unfortunately, guys. Pretty unlucky right there, you know, but it is what it is. It was pretty close, and it's difficult to get it in from that range. So yeah, 26 minutes I've gone. Not really any other chances than that for me so far. but, you know, I am adjusting to a bit of a different gameplay here, guys. So, takes a little bit of time. But let's see if we can get a nice goal here. Come on, boys. Trent, nice outside of the foot pass to Alonso. Coleman as well. Messi, let's see, can he find Coleman? Come on. Oh my god, that is an insane pass. That's one of the best passes I've had on eFootball, guys, so far on the 2023 version. And that would have been absolutely crazy. And yeah, let's see, a little bit of chaos here in midfield now. For some reason, as I said earlier, guys, the players, they do feel a little bit heavy to control. You know, I'm not too sure if he... Oh, wow. That is very lucky for us. But we take it. But yeah, guys, it doesn't feel as smooth as I said earlier. It feels a little bit heavy, like you have to use more force almost on the controller to actually move players from side to side. But, you know, hopefully within a couple of updates, it's gonna be looking more and more like the, you know, next-gen version. Even on the PS4 here as well, especially when it comes to gameplay. It's never gonna be looking the same, guys, when it comes to, you know, graphics, because obviously it's oh my god, what have I just done with Messi, guys? I just scored my best goal here ever on the PS4 version. Leo Messi with an absolute banger. Wow, that is crazy. What a goal, guys. I mean, if you can score goals like that, the gameplay surely has to be fun. So if you guys are in the PS4 version or Xbox One and you're debating whether you want to download it, go ahead and do it. Get yourself Messi, and then maybe you can score goals like that. Wow, that was actually pretty surprising, guys. So, but yeah, as I talked about, you know, if you look at FIFA as well, if you have been playing it on the PS5 version and then you go back to the PS4 version, it's a huge graphical difference. It's crazy. It's obviously going to be like that because, you know, the games are not, or one of the games are made for next gen, the other one isn't. But that doesn't mean that the current gen version can still be, you know, very enjoyable to play. There we go. We make it 3-0 with Kylian Mbappe, guys. Messi, and it's a nice movement there. Something that I like about what they have done is that, you know, players that are ambassadors really are moving like, you know, how they do in real life. For example, Trent, for example, Neymar, you know, Messi there as well. Good example with him. They sort of shoot and move the same way, so it's pretty cool. That's a beautiful pass, Trent! And Neymar there, guys, heads it in. And we have a 4-0 lead. Wow, what a performance it's been, guys. And, I mean, when I can score 4 goals, maybe I just have an absolutely crazy team. But, you know, we have to remember as well that the gameplay has to be, you know, decent for me to be able to score 4 goals. And I do believe that we have a rage quit right here as well, guys. That is the reason the game have indeed froze. But, yeah, to be honest, I would say that, you know, it's not as good or enjoyable as it is on the PS5 version. But definitely, it's not too bad and it's playable. You know, before on the old current gen consoles, it did not used to be playable at all, guys, for eFootball 2022. So there's definitely some changes that they have made, which is great for eFootball 2023. And if you guys liked some of the gameplay that I had today, and if you are on the current gen, why not go ahead and download it, test out the game yourself, and let's hope that, you know, when the next few updates as well come out, that obviously it just gets more and more improved. But there we go. I do believe that it was indeed a rage quit, guys. So you won indeed. We get 3 points in Division 8. Very happy about that. And yeah, we had some very nice moments in that game. So yeah, was not too bad, guys, to test it out. But definitely, in my opinion, the online gameplay felt like there was a couple of more bugs than maybe to the offline version. But I haven't played too much, guys. I only have obviously played 2 matches now, not even that. And you know, I'm not gonna be able to tell too much if there's too many things that are not working properly. But let's hope if there's a few bugs that they do update them, of course, for the next updates, and that the game just gets better and better for the next gen version, and obviously for the current gen version as well. So very interesting video, guys. I enjoyed testing out the game on the PS4. Hope you guys did as well. Drop a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new around there. But that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.